In case you probably noticed from my body language, I worry a lot about everything, basically. I worried about that, and it's happening. And one of the things that I worry about, and that I have a, when I say worry, it's more like an angry crowd with pitchforks and torches in my head that are going after this thing that is the walking cookie that is me, basically. And that probably needs a bit of explanation. So from the front, I'm a bit like Beth Ditto in my head, right? From the side, it's Kate Moss. It's all right. So it's kind of this cookie thing that happens, and I think it's because my hips are in this like fight with my shoulders to get as far away from my body as possible. and I feel like when you hit puberty and you kind of decide whether you want children or not, you should be allowed to opt out of childbearing kids. You just shouldn't have to have them, but unfortunately I do, and it's one of the things I have to deal with. And one of the things I've found, one of the problems with that is a lot of the time I'll compare myself, like most women do, you compare yourself to other women. And I do this quite a lot when I'm sitting on the tube or on the train, and I'll find myself staring at another woman's boobs, which can be really awkward, because if they catch you, it's trying to explain that it's not in a pervy way at all, although, I like boobs as much as the next person, but it's more that I want those boobs on my body. And that's not a way to make friends. Unless it's with a man, because then he assumes lesbian and immediate possible threesome, which is not going to happen. And I never understand why they think that the word lesbian would mean that they could get in there when the whole definition, and I get the appeal of just going for the ladies. I think like a rampant rabbit doesn't generally throw socks on the floor, so I can deal with that a lot better. But I managed to get married, which was a massive achievement in my life, because I never thought I'd be it. And everyone said to me that when I did, I'd be so much more relaxed and so much more secure in my relationship, which is a load of bollocks, really. Because now, before, if I did something stupid or I thought I'd done something wrong, I could just avoid the person until they just stopped calling. And you can't do that when you're sort of legally bound to someone, which is an interesting situation for me. And but we're cool. And one of the only problems we have really is my crazy jealousy. And it's but I don't think it's my fault. I think when some slut has the audacity to like a photo on his Facebook wall, unless it's his mother, in which case it's cool, it's fine. That would be a bit weird otherwise. But because of this, I've been trying to read self-help books. I've become one of those people. I have mantras, like be flexible and flowing, and which just makes me think of a stripper with diarrhea. I don't know. It's not what I want to be, but I've been trying to do this, and part of that is letting go and just going with the flow. I'm not normally very good with that, and one of the things was the other night I went to a gig, and we had the opportunity to get into the after party, and normally I would have been like, no, just going to go home. But no, I was like, cool, that's great, I'll go, I'll be amazing and brilliant and fit in, and hopefully they won't notice that I'm not meant to be there. And I was standing having a drink, and the singer of the headlining act ended up standing with his back to me. I was starstruck, and he's quite beautiful in real life, and I thought, well, what's the best way to get his attention? I could tap him on the shoulder, I could walk around and sidle up to him and make a witty comment about Bruce Springsteen, and he'd love me. But instead, I grabbed his ass, and not in a just a little tap. I went for a proper meaty, ankle, and Jeremy